me see. Okay, 5 minutes in. Let me stop this and let's get going. I don't get plenty time for beer today. It's gonna be short and sweet. At least people there the wait data too now another limitation for them. Hopefully the kind short one if you watch them. Watch them. Oh, hello, greetings. If we are meeting for the first time, my name is Silverlyn. Welcome to this page, Be the Light Christian. Eventually, if this is on our channel, our YouTube channel, I say welcome to our channel. Welcome to my channel. My name is Silverlyn again. If you're a returning subby or my returning follower, I appreciate you. I say welcome back. If you're new, I say just look for a chair and sit down. This is a fun place. This is a place where we educate ourselves, okay? We educate ourselves and we have fun while doing that. So buckle up and let's ride the boat together. So I'm glad you're connected today. I'm glad you're with us today. And today, like I said, it's gonna be short and sweet. We're not gonna try to not make it too long going forward. We're gonna be talking on productivity. Productivity, and I'm sure this is a topic that a lot of people will not find very fun to talk about. But I've actually thought about this for some time that I was gonna talk about, just have a discussion on this topic. And this is not, and I'm really hoping that this does not come across in any form, in any way. That's why it's very clear, it's clearly stated on the description that these are just my perspectives, okay? My perspective, what I think about this. And I really appreciate what you think about this. While I'm talking, on this topic, I'm just sharing my thoughts on them. I'd like to hear what you think about them as well in the comment section. So freely use the comment section. We're just going to be talking about productivity, productivity at work, productivity like on your job, at home, whether you have a business, productivity on your business, okay? Whether it's on the job or you are just a busy mom at home. We're just going to be talking about what productivity means for you, how that is working for you, like why or why not, how, what are you doing to stay productive if you think you need to be, and if you think you do not need to be productive. That's why I say why or why not. Why do you think like that? So let me just, I want to just look, I'll actually just look this up, okay? What does productivity, what does that really even mean? So I'll just look that up. Now, Android generation will do, right? I want to just really look it up. I know what I can deduce from it, but let's just hear what the dictionary says about it. So productivity, the state or quality of producing something, especially crops, the long-term productivity of land. Another definition is the effectiveness of productive effort. I like this one. So productivity is the effectiveness of productive effort, especially in industry, as measured in terms of the rate of output per unit of input. So, as measured in terms of the rate of output per unit of input, the effectiveness of productive effort. So I'll talk a lot of pidgin for this video, just so more just keep it mellow and just make the discussion maybe a little fun and just, down to earth. Okay, why not? So productivity, we don't hear the baby grammar for there. But for me, it basically means like say you dey house, okay, you dey house, we just to say you been a stay-at-home mom, so you dey work in a house for taking care of your house, your household. So at the end of the day, like if you look back for take an inventory, or for just kind of look say, okay, ma look and see now what you accomplish am today. So it's like your accomplishment for that day. More just say we just measure am for just for a day level. So by the end of that day, from morning time to day one dark, if you want to take an inventory, you want to evaluate your efforts and for that day, how effective were you? So when you look at it, say, okay, now what I really do today at the day end, so now what I don't accomplish am. Now what I really do, if you take an inventory, you look at yourself, an inventory means you just count, say, okay, I be cook today by the, in the course of this day, I don't cook, I don't wash begin them, I don't dress begin them up, I don't, take care of their meals, I don't serve them meals, maybe morning, after breakfast, lunch, and supper. I don't, I dress up my beddings, I mean, maybe you do laundry, you don't do laundry, you dress up your beds. So that's an inventory of what you did or you have done in the course of that day. So if you measure your productivity for that day, that thing that we don't do, so there are accomplishments in that for that day. So similarly, if you were on the job, or you are on the job, or at your business place, at the end of that day, now what do you do? You want count them. Okay, now what you accomplish that day, that entire day. So that be productivity. So that's basically what we are talking about. So the reason for this topic, I mean, actually for me, I find that something where I think it's important for you for talk on one time, because I mean, beside that, I also kind of be prompted to talk about this because I don't ever commonly hear around we here, people then from our continent, my fellow African people, I don't ever hear a lot where, especially on the job, I don't notice. That is why I said some people don't like to hear what you at the top of the video, but the fun I say now, again, it's just my perspectives, okay? And I just, for me, I say that the truth, and the truth sometimes, the truth sometimes it is bitter. But if you be very honest with yourself, you think I'm really deep, you go hopefully find some positive for say the intention of this is positive, and you definitely or probably find the message being positive. And my hope and prayer that. So I will just say one of the reason or one of the things that prompted me, got me thinking about talking on this or about this is because I've commonly, most often than not here, amongst my peers, amongst my, country people, you go hear quite a few of us, be excited for talk say, my job, my job, and they do me nothing. And they do nothing for the can't find work for my place here. Do my place. We just go sleep so we call the pay we. We just sleep we are just sleep so just don't we watch TV, watch TV, just watch TV, wake up the pay we. I don't know, maybe that one really be fun for you. And I'm sure for a lot of people that would be, hey, I mean, who know our job where that means you just go to sleep you so. I wish that so the world be just easy all around. Like I said, you just sleep, all man just sleep, they pay, all man sleep, they pay, But you realize even as we just talk about this, if you think really critically about it, you'll see and say the society not fit ever function. I mean, we even just forget about the whole society here. Just think about just for your own home, just for your house. If you just there you sleep for 24 hours, wake up, meet different man, take care of all your need, you sleep the next day inside 1 week. Tell me how you feel. We even talk say so now only you one self you even there, right? No man no dey for no man no dey wey say okay maybe you just sleep so he take care of everything. You see, I say, you know, if you survive, right? Because you will sleep, you wake up, no matter for doing for it. You will wake up, look place to place, you shine, you will yawn, so yawn, so yawn, so no man will tell you, say, wake up and find something for make for cook where you go even get chop for chop. So you see, I say, just naturally, man not be made for function like that. Like just naturally will not be created for be dormant, like for just be stagnant. She don't want place. Now part of the reason that me I think say it is very important, like it's very crucial. Say you stay productive. Yeah, a lot of most people no one year, they know 1 year with like it not gonna sound good for some people for hear it, but like I said, if you think very deep in you, you know say not true. I mean, I think this is not feel judged or feel like some person will be judgmental towards you because I talk now my perspectives, now my that's what I think. Now feel free for think the way you think, and I like you to share your comments here why you think the way you think, because yeah, I'm just saying this is what I think, and I'm kind of sharing light on why I think this way. So you see, I say naturally speaking, will not be created for for she don't want place then thing they just dey happen. You and I know say manners dey fall for heaven again, right? Manners no dey fall from heaven again. Lucky for you, you don't be okay, you dey a place where you just go sleep, come back say they pay you, sleep, come back they pay you. But the fact na say this is what I think. If you do like if you find yourself in that kind of a place, I believe say it will only last for so long before you realize that you are very like you no get opportunity for you for the thing, like for you for grow even mentally, because you need something for the challenge your thinking, okay, for the challenge your thinking, for your mind, for the work, for stay productive, like productive even mentally and physically. Naturally speaking, will not be created for just you don't one place, will be created for be active. See now why that way, like some mommy the way they don't be used to, so our parents they don't be used to for be very active on their their farm work or their businesses, whatever they do. You carry them keep on some place now where they just they dumb and they don't get nothing for do for keep them active like that. Before you want to is I mean it doesn't take long before they fall sick. Before they fall sick and before you know one thing it leads to another, and you see and say things they start to go south, they start to go down, things they start to go south. Because for man to stay active, it's very, very important. Like it's just the natural way a person is, is built. The natural way that it's our human nature to be active. It's our human nature to stay active. That's why if you are not, before you know it, you sit and you're putting on. If you sit, on one spot, before you know it, you just put on a pounds, put on calories, you just add on top the other. Like the disadvantage of are plenty. In addition to, so the physical disadvantage is only one aspect of it. The physical disadvantage is where you should don't want play, not be active, you not be productive. So the physical disadvantage I say you go just the add, as you the chop, the move about, the be active. I just even talk about the physical activeness now. But my focus is this even like beside the physical activity, just mentally be thinking about something, mentally being active is also very a very important part of what I'm talking about today. But I was just trying to say the physical part of it is also a very major aspect of it. Because if you don't want place, you and I no, we don't need to overemphasize this. So before you want know, as you only consume, but your output be very little to none. Last we see for that definition, you talk about the output, now it be the productivity. So the measure of the output in relation to the input. So like say, okay, now you dey consume, like you dey chop, but you no be you active. You also say before you want know, you don't pack on calories. Then before you want know, you get unnecessary, like your weight don't add for some way. We used to say, if you carry, you need for putting extra exercise work before your skin feel light again. So you see, I say naturally we are created to stay active. We are created to be productive, just naturally. So in addition to the natural aspect, like mentally, your mind need for the, I think say mind need for the work. Your mind need for the work. So to be productive is very, very it's really the way humanity is made to exist. The human body is made to function, to be active, for it to function well. I just want to see if somebody left a comment. Am I missing the? Actually, let me just now the look come up for the other phone so that. So when you dey, you happen to find yourself for that kind of play where maybe na so you just happen to say, okay, now the job that way you get una no get una work. But you see, I say, after some time, if you no be careful, if na all that way you did do, say una get little to nothing, like you just go tonton, just she don't want play watch TV. She don't want place watch TV. Maybe you wake up, do a couple of things, wake up just maybe serve some food, then you two chop your own part, add on top, then she don't get one place watch TV. Before you know it, see a habit is easy for former men. Before you know it, you see say laziness don't enter your skin some way no. When you now you find yourself for another place where you give for actually put in work, for put in some just normal effort before you get paid. You will see that one as let's say it over too much. You will see let's say it over too much, but when not just because everything, because you are so used to, because you don't be kind of trained, your mind don't be kind of trained for a while for just they do that way to you just dey, you do nothing, they just keep pay you. So me, I don't really talk about how even just if not even just for your house, you say well you should done so. Things no fit waka for your house. Things no fit waka because you go you go sit down, you wake up, you look place shine, all place dry, nothing no dey. You see say no fit waka. So na the same way society no fit waka, society no fit function well if all of us get that kind of mindset. So the fine place we will just go sleep, just do little to nothing, just touch one thing for here, take the one put am for this place, take the one put on this place, go sit down back for down, watch TV. Wey maybe in your entire 8 hours, you work na for 1 to 2 hours. The rest of the hours you should down now watch TV, or the rest of the hours you dey for your phone, dey talk you, then you can dey pay you. Another problem with that na say if you train yourself like that, or you find yourself in that kind of a place for too long, you become so unproductive to a point where I don't know, I don't want to say be kind of irrelevant, but you will kind of be like that. It will kind of be like that. Then you go over hard. See, this will talk about you having your own business, right? I'm an advocate, a big one, always encouraging us forget our own businesses. I mean, like for actually work towards employing ourselves. Towards being an employer of ourselves. We will need to work for no man, right? So, like developing a business where we will employ ourselves. But the interesting about that, the interesting thing about that, the interesting thing about you being your own boss is that I believe it's actually like 2 times the work that is in it is like twice you just being an employee. Yes, like it's obvious. Having a business of your own, having being a boss of your own entails actually twice the work. It entails twice the work, because you are working like you are an employee, and also have all the administrative tasks because you are the boss yourself. So you say when you don't overtrain yourself now for job they do, because maybe as you think say you work a different man, I mean you work a different place, not now you get that job. You be excited just for go say, oh, I go waka waka me just ton, or maybe you need even waka. Just she don't now watch TV or come off here, do some small thing, make some small breakfast for you. After that, she don't now watch TV the rest of the time. Or oh, on my own job na companionship, I just she don't know the story with some person. So the time we shall close. By the time you don't train yourself for that kind of little to no work, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like almost impossible for you for do any work where now you be a boss of your own. Because being a boss of your own entails, like I said, it entails twice the effort. Like you suddenly wake up realize, hey, that means it not be biscuit this or not be bonbon. Like now you get for do this, like now you they do all thing for this. Now you be the salesperson, now you be the cashier, now you be the bookkeeper, now you be the now you be the cleaner, everything. Especially like for a little business where they just start and up. Because if you go pay like for outsource all those services, all those things. So that's why see, when I find myself at any place, any work, I always see like an opportunity for me for develop myself. An opportunity for develop myself so that I get better at it. So that one day, if I want to do that thing for my own self, because I ever my plan that too, if I work any place, even as I currently do, and also my long-term goal. Don't tell any man no. Yeah, my long-term plan na for say, na for I dey gather that skills and that experience na for finally settle my own place to be a boss of myself. But see, I say if you dey for the place where you did it now, you dey always find na the easy, like you dey find all way for dodge work. Me na people when they go say they want do this thing, one busy this side, you dodge am. Go na for side where little to nothing no dey for do. You say for when you finally ever even find yourself that kind of situation when you be when you get for do all thing. If the challenging thing that I say we even develop that kind of if you become so used to that kind of style, you go even hardly even get the initiative for doing on your own, because you already think about the different pieces that will already overwhelm you. So it's something like a big downside. A very big downside, like it be very disadvantageous to be unproductive. Very disadvantageous to be unproductive. So whatever we are doing, it's the same. Not the same thing. The same kind of mentality. Like, see, we as a continent, we say will come out. When I talk to you, you know what I mean. And they talk down on ourselves, but not the truth. Part of the reason why would they play, we will see the level would they. For our pay them back home. Now, because of this same kind ideology, the kind mentality where man go comot, so they'll take person, give office, give civil work, put it for some office. If they for day 11 o'clock, never even come work. When you can't come, na can't do one thing for it. Now, even sex, they even do all thing. Time never even reach or close if you don't even close. At the end of the day, you see where we are at. So our unproductiveness, for the most part, is the reason why we are where we are. I'm telling you the bitter truth. as a continent is the reason why we are where we are for the most part. Because people believe for just, mango dey get a baby office dey put you be minister of this, you be governor of this and that, this and that. Now only accept you dey do all your work. You go ton, come back, more pass. Then someone go even wake up, he completely even just leave the office, find as some person put am for there. He no even there for the country as a matter of fact, he even travel abroad. He carry some layman put am for there, we no know nothing about getting work done. Another similar layman like he put am for there. Pikin dey pay 1/4 of the money dey, e dey for some site. Then the money dey still dey pass o. Una know all the thing now. So it's no surprise at the end of the day, we dey where we are. No water go leave stone. Water go leave stone, no changes. So it's very important to be productive. To be productive, you dey for some place for do something, they put you may do, they don't employ you, give you a job for do and give you the position. Be productive for day. Now, if for your own good, let me say if you go for work, so you really put in bring your A game, put am for day. At the end of the day, you yourself you dey feel, I don't know about una, but me, I dey feel like say, at the end of the day, I said this was a productive day. Like I feel fulfilled, like I did this, I accomplished this. It keep my brain thinking, I keep my brain renewed and fresh. But if I just watch some play, my brain they dumb and nothing they challenge me for think I just don't want place just the past time. But the time they even long for pass on so. Because if you did just don't want play, so they say the clock may shake. If they say the clock may just shaky. Because so time they long for pass, it they waste time for pass so if you just day. But if you day active, it's good for your health, it's good for your brain, it's good for the organs, the organs in your body. And it's good for the society, it's good for the economy. It's good for the economy. Because you and I, as we are productive, that's how the economy becomes productive. It's a ripple effect. If we are all slacking around, at the end of the day, you think we will just turn around and blame the government? No. It's a thing that goes, it comes around from it going around. The government they just block some money on some side. Now the productive effort for the nationals. So if we there for different places, we there were different spheres of influence or different places where we there for there we don't entitle they don't give we work for do, we'll get jobs, but we'll be very unproductive for them. I mean say very unproductive. There is no surprise you be unproductive, me I be unproductive for what I do. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, you see, there will be very little done. So say you and I will talk now for healthcare we did. At the end of the month, there is little done in the healthcare industry. There's little done in the all other sectors. You see, I say the ripple effect at the end of the day, it hinder now we all. The hinder now we all, you all. So I encourage us all to keep being productive, or to wake up and be more productive, because it's good for your mental well-being, it's good for your physical well-being, and it's good for our economy. Okay? Thank you for watching this. It's our Money Monday today, and I'm glad you watched this till the end if you did. Thank you. I will see you. We've come to the end of this. And if we are meeting for the first time again, my name is Silvalene. So I'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.